get in touch on Facebook, please do so. You can do that. Or you can call the studio here, 08081 00 99563. Free to call that number. Let us know what's one positive thing you've enjoyed about being at home. Now, we've heard it in our conversation just with Dr. Mel Stewart with regard to the review that's going to be taking place by the government. They've prepared to put a review into looking at to why so many from the black and minority ethnic backgrounds appear to be disproportionately affected by COVID-19. In fact, in The Guardian this week, Dr. Colin Bannon suggested that vitamin D replacements could help reduce the risk. So what is it about vitamin D and why is it so important? Sophia MorganGenus has a company that sells magnesium-based products, and I'm very pleased to say that she joins me on the line. Good evening to you, Sophia.
Hiya, Nikki. Hiya.
Lovely to speak to you this evening. I hope you're keeping well.
Yeah, keeping very well. Very well,
and I gather people say, well, you're keeping well because you may be taking vitamin D.
Well, I specialise in magnesium, but I've been getting my vitamin D by going out in the sunshine, which is probably the best way of getting a bit of sun on my skin and absorbing. You know, you're actually limited how much you can absorb by foods, and you have to be careful with supplements as well, because a lot of the supplements are synthetic and can actually cause more stress to your body. So you need to be careful.
Why? Okay. Oh, look at that, Sophia. Already you've given us some food there that I'm sure many didn't realise that. So let's go back a little bit then. So vitamin D, you would say, firstly, what does that have to do with magnesium? Or is it better for you to be saying, actually, let's go more the magnesium route rather than vitamin D? Because you just said you're probably better off getting it from the actual sun rays and being outside.
Yes, well, they work quite well together. So what happens is that when you go out in the sunshine, or even if you're taking a supplement, then what's happening is you're getting the vitamin D2. In order for your body to process that and make it into the vitamin D3, which your body can actually use to help to put the calcium where it belongs and to help with your energy, then that's where magnesium comes in to help with that process. So they work very well together. The only difficulty is that if you take too much supplement, it can affect your magnesium levels, and that can be a bad thing. So you have to be very, very careful.
Oh, so they see, again, I'm sure many people don't know that, because we are very much, especially within the Black and African Caribbean communities, we do like to look at alternative ways of keeping healthy. And although we're seeing this horrific impact of COVID-19, it's still something that we need to look into. So your initial suggestion is vitamin D is good, but you should choose to take it naturally, as in use the sunlight that we're having at the minute to absorb what's needed from the calcium in our bones and so on.
Well, ideally, your sunshine, your body, your skin will convert it over, and it's going to be good. Yes, living in England, living this side in not getting as much sunshine, then yeah, that can be a problem. But if you are going to take a supplement, be careful about the supplement. In that, always look for supplements which are whole food based, are more natural, more holistic, because a lot of supplements that we take have got fillers in them, or they're synthetic, and that can actually cause our bodies to lose minerals and cause more problems. So it's not just take anything. Have a look at what you're taking and making sure that whatever you're taking is whole food based, more natural, whole food based.
You see, learn something new every day, because as you said, sometimes you just go to your local supermarket, you see a couple of things on offer. We know there's quite a few health stores that, buy one, get the next one for a penny. And I don't think people are doing that. So really look at the labels, make sure it's genuinely whole food made.
Yeah, plant-based, whole food plant-based is much better with any kind of supplement that you're taking, because your body recognises that. I think food is very, very important with your magnesium levels, with your whole health and well-being. Food is really, really important. It can turn your body acid, which is where disease lives, or it can turn your body alkaline. So you want to try and have things which make sure that your body is alkaline. So your fruit, your vegetables, that helps your body to remain alkaline. Things that affect that are things like meat, dairy, fish, alcohol, coffee, stress. All these things cause your body to be acid, and that's where illness and disease lives. So we need to be careful about what we're eating. And I know and I don't want to spoil people's cooking and their dinners and all what they're doing at the moment, because I heard that people was enjoying eating their chicken and fish and so forth. But we need to be careful about the quantities that we're eating, because that's turning our body acid, and that's where disease lives.
Oh,
so we need to be very, very conscious of that.
Sorry, Sophia. So it's very interesting, because there'll be lots of people, as you said, for so many years, the diet of the average Caribbean person has been around the chicken, the curry goat, and if you can move, especially from the. I'm speaking from somebody who's of Jamaican heritage, so I know that I've been brought up with your rice and peas and chicken, your yam, your dasheen, as standard. That's what you do. And yes, thankfully over the years we have changed our diet-ish, but you would say really look at the quantities. How much then would you say people should be taking, or is it really, again, personal choice, personal decisions?
Over how much meat, fish and dairy?
Yes.
Well, ideally, you shouldn't be eating it at all, because your body's not designed to eat it. But I understand that people might have some occasionally. I understand that. And as you said, there is that legacy of eating those types of food. But a good question to look at is, think about what you ate yesterday. Think about what you had for breakfast, what you had for lunch, what you had for dinner, or what snacks you had. Just think about it. Now, you might say to yourself, did I have food? And I'm going to ask you, did you have food yesterday?
Yes,
I had food.
I had food. I did. I thank you, Sophia. I had food.
Excellent. Okay. Now let's have a look what food is. Now, we are going to have foods in their natural state, as in take away the fire. So take away the heat from whatever you had, and let's see how much food you had. So look through all the meals that you had. Take away the heat. Did you eat food? What food did you eat?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I had salad that had, I had some iceberg lettuce that had cucumber in there, Jamaican heritage, cucumber, had in there, and tomatoes, some red pepper, all fresh.
Okay.
But I did have, and then I had a shepherd's pie, but like a third of a little shepherd's pie.
That wasn't food once you had the shepherd's pie, because that's cooked. You know, so the thing about it, you ate a lot less food once you took away the heat. And sometimes we take things which are food, process them to the point that they're now food-like substances. Now, our body can survive on that, and we've had to survive on that. But if we want our bodies to thrive, then we need to increase the amount of food, as in things that you can eat in its natural state, so that our bodies can recognize that and thrive on that.
I like that sentence there. Think of foods that you can thrive on rather than survive.
Exactly. And immediately take away the heat. And let's look at what we're eating once you've taken that heat away. And we find that a lot of people have eaten a lot less food than they once thought.
Excellent. Take away the heat and you eat foods that cause your body to thrive rather than survive. Brilliant.
Exactly. If you have an ailment, I always say that what's happened is that you've moved too far away from nature, and you need to move back. So if you eat meat, fish, dairy, you don't do any exercise, you have alcohol, caffeine, you've moved too far away, and maybe you might find that your body is showing you signs. It's actually giving you clues that you're doing something wrong. So that might show itself in high blood pressure, diabetes, joint pain, psoriasis, eczema. It might show itself in that way. So what you do is that you move closer to nature. So increase your fresh fruit and vegetables, increase your water, increase your exercise, decrease those things that are causing your body to be acid, and you'll find that your body is designed to heal and repair, and it's going to help you to do that.
Sophia MorganGenus, thank you very much. I really hope that has helped remind. Some of you may say, Nikki, we knew it, but it's a good reminder. But there may be things in there that would be of genuine help to you. Hopefully, Sophia, with this pandemic, once it's over and we're through, people may seriously really choose to look at what they're eating, in particular, if you're from the Black and African Caribbean communities. Sophia, thank you.
Stress, though, is a key factor right now.
And that's
definitely.
That
we need to address in the Black community, our stress. And even if we're looking at things on the television, social media, those emotional things, they can cause stress in our bodies. Our stress makes us release magnesium. If you're releasing your magnesium, you're more inclined to depress your immune system as well. So we need to look at our stress levels and what's going on.
I am sure we'll come back to this conversation again. But for now, thank you ever so much, Sophia MorganGenus. She runs the company MorganGenus Limited. It's a company that's focused on health and well-being, specialising in the natural minerals of relaxation, magnesium. And I'm sure there were many a tip in there that would have been extremely helpful to you. Coming up after this, we will be hearing and having our Mac the Week spot and hearing more about food. But let's have this from Wiley, Tory Lanez, Keranium and Dappy, My One.
I'm just out here trying to be an icon. I'm trying to eat the cake with all